Hello, welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie, from the city of champs, the city that bleeds green, and the city with heart. Today, I'm just going to touch on a few things, Philadelphia Eagles, about Coach Vic Ferragamo and the Eagles going overseas to play in Brazil. Give y'all my take on it, and the coach hiring of Christopher Parker. Let's go. Let's get right to it. Well, as we have it there, Victor Ferragamo, the head new coach of the defense of the Philadelphia Eagles, is out doing his due diligence, bringing in quality coaches for his defensive side of the ball. And yet again, he brings in another one. He brings from Denver, uh, Christian Parker. Christian Parker is a valid candidate. Uh, he's a young man, 32 years old. He's from Flemington, New Jersey. um, Homegrown guy. So that's always good to bring a homegrown guy back home. Uh, his coaching career, it goes as this. He was at Virginia State from 2020, 2013 to 2014 as a defensive backs coach. Norfolk, Norfolk State from 2015 to 2016, defensive backs coach. He was at Notre Dame in 2017 as defensive analyst. Texas A&M 2018 defensive analyst. The Green Bay Packers. He was with the Green Bay Packers in 2019 to 2020, a defensive quality control coach. He was with the Denver Broncos from 2021 to 2023 as the defensive back coach. And now, upcoming 2024 season will be present. He'll be a defensive back coach here in Philadelphia. Uh, that tells me a lot about the kid. He's a young guy, but he's been around, and he's been under some good tutelage as far as program-wise, the Notre Dames and the Virginias and the Green Bay Packers. So he has had some professional experience, and he's been spent 3 years up there in the Denver under the Denver Broncos system and Vic Fangio. So Vic Fangio is really out here doing his job, bringing in quality guys to help us out here with this new regime that we got coming up and coach wise. So it's looking pretty good from my point of view. I like what I'm seeing. Um, I know a lot of guys had a lot of speculations about bringing in Fangio. They wanted other people that was out there, but I was always a fan of Vic Fangio. I like his scheme, the way he has things set up there down there in Miami, and the other places that he was here in Philadelphia prior to going to Miami. He should have been our defensive back coach, coordinator then, before, but situation didn't come around with some technical difficulties because of the hiring or the leaving of Gannon. So, you know what happened. I'm quite sure a lot of y'all heard by now that what went on with Gannon. You know, did us underhanded by taking the coaching job for Arizona during the Super Bowl run that we had. But speaking about Fangio in Miami, he's down there in Miami. He was down there in Miami coaching those guys, and one guy, two guys that in particular stand out to me, that he's trying to recruit to bring to Philadelphia is this VanGINKEL guy, linebacker. Um, he's he's a good linebacker. He's a good tackler. He had a lot of hits on a lot of tackles last year. I don't know the number, but I know he had like 6, 7 sacks last year down there with them. He likes Fangio's scheme, so this is a possibility that we could possibly get him to come to Philadelphia. Um, and then the other one is the safety, ELLIOTT. ELLIOTT is another possibility that is looming around and talks here in Philadelphia that Vic Fangio is possibly going to pursue and bringing this guy in. So that's all. That's all good to know. Hopefully he can get some of these guys that he knows and has familiarity with to come in and join his system. It would be a great asset to us here in Philadelphia and moving forward, because it'd be less stress for him having to teach all these guys different things, but his scheme works. It's not. It's only way I see that his scheme don't work if the players aren't up to par. That's it. The scheme does work. It's that he just has to have the players in place and willing to tackle and do the necessary things in the scheme that needs to be done. Other than that, I can't see no wrongdoing with the scheme, you know, that he has. It's been successful and down wherever he's been. So Chicago, Denver, and in Miami. So, and here in Philadelphia until he left. So, I'm all for it. I'm ready to go with it. And hurrah, rah, rah. Next topic I want to get on is the Philadelphia Eagles playing over in Brazil. First game of the season. It's going to be on a Friday night. I don't know what the time slot is yet, and we don't know who they're going to be playing. But for me, for me, I think it's okay. But then again, I'm kind of like on the fence with it because of the fact that it does take away one of our home games. So that means we'll have 8 home games now, or 7. We have 7 home games and we have 10 road games. So we the takeaway with that is it's like we get a mini bye early in the season by being on a Friday, and we don't play that following Sunday. We play the next Sunday, so we do get time to coming back from overseas to rest up and get ready for the following week's game. So, but it has not yet been said who we will be facing, and I'm looking forward to that. I want to see how many people are going to travel there to that game and get to see the Eagles over there in Brazil. It's going to be played at a soccer stadium. I know. I don't remember the name of it, but it's definitely going to be played at a soccer stadium. But let me say this here. I would like to thank all those who have subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate y'all's subscription. Trust me, it does not go unnoticed. I really do appreciate y'all for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, tell a friend to tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports. Tell them to hit that notification bell, subscribe, hit that likes up, give me that like button so I can get this algorithm out to you and abroad. I truly appreciate y'all. Once again, thanks for y'all subscriptions. I truly appreciate y'all. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this upcoming season. I think the offense is going to be well ran. Like I said, my only hang up with our offense right now is the running back position. Hopefully we can retain Swift. There is a plethora of running backs still out there on the market. There's some rumblings about running backs from Derrick Henry, Jacobs, even with some talk mentioned about the guy from the Chargers that Kellen Moore just coached, Elliott, Eccles, I believe that's it, Eccleson, whatever. But yeah, there's some talk about him as a possibility because Philadelphia did have interest in him in the past. So, I think it's all going to boil down to what Swift is asking price is going to be for us to retain him. But that would be the ideal for me to keep Swift in the building. I think he's a better back for our system and what Kellen Moore wants to do. He can catch out the backfield. He's a good blocker, pass blocker, and you know what he could do as far as running the ball. So I'm all in for him, joining back on the team. And then it was talk about the team, Kelce, up there. His brother, Travis, gave a little bomb about his brother being returning back to Philadelphia to play one more season with the Philadelphia Eagles. So I let y'all listen to that. Y'all tell me y'all take on hear what he said.
That Brazil game?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not a betting man, but I think he's got some football left.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? Yeah. I don't even know. I'm gonna leave that up to him.
So there you have it. Travis Kelce, he sort of kind of dropped the bomb on his brother about returning, but like he said, he's not a gambling man. He wouldn't bet on it. He's not going to put his bets on it. So I'm willing to bet that he will come back. I'm prayerfully that he will come back. I think it's still in his blood. But we all know, we all want him back here in Philadelphia. He's one of the greats of Philadelphia football. He will go down in the Philadelphia Hall of Fame, and he will be a Hall of Famer. So with that being said, let me know what y'all think about Vic Fangio, going after Van Winkle and Elliott, and the new hiring of Mr. Parker as the defensive back coach. And what do you think about the deal with the Eagles' new defensive setup, far as coaching wise, with Mr. Hunt, Mr. Casper, and now Mr. Parks and Mr. Fangio? Tell me what y'all think of that setup for the defensive side of the ball, and what do y'all think the offensive side of the ball may look like, or give me y'all analysis of what you think so far of not, we don't have nothing to go on, just mine and what you know about football and the people collectively that they brought in the building. We know there's experience. We know that there are guys that have achieved in their coaching careers. So I just want to know y'all assessment of what y'all think of these guys that Philadelphia organization has brought in thus far. With that being said, like I said before, if you haven't already, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you can get this content once it's released and come out, and tell a friend to tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of February. With y'all guys' help, I know this is possible. Tell somebody to come join the Barnes family and Bet on Yourself Media team. Yes, that's it. I'm out. You know what we say around here. Be good, be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. Until next time, peace, Barnes strong. Come join the family. I'm out.